Well, good evening, friends. It's Saturday night, and I am finally back in the city of Vitória da Conquista. I will be here for another couple of days, and then on Monday, a pastor will drive me to Ilhéus, back to the beach or the coast, and I'll spend one night on the beach, and then get up the next morning and fly to Sao Paulo, spend the day in the airport, and come home Tuesday night. It has been an amazing trip, and we saw in the mission trip proper about 500 to 600 people actually make professions of faith. And then over the last day since the team has left on Monday, Jairo and I and another pastor have traveled over 2,000 miles. It's hard to believe we drove that many miles, but we did, into many towns, meeting with local Baptist associations and pastors, talking to the group of pastors in each association about their support, thanking them for the support of the seminary. And I don't mean financial, just their promotion of it, because the seminary, the P70 seminary, has been an amazing organic thing that has really grown out of the movement and now educating hundreds of pastors in the work of the Lord. So that's what we've been promoting. Obviously, our goal is to find young men and women who feel called into the ministry, who can go to work with us in planting churches in these rural areas that don't have an evangelist or evangelical church or Baptist congregation which would share the gospel. So that's our goal, and it's been an amazing journey. So a very successful trip. Many of you have supported Sam Dennis Ministries, which allows me, when I go on something like this, to go cost-free to our family retirement income, and I'm able to travel and preach and stay in hotels. It costs about 1/3 of what it costs in the States, but still, this is probably the nicest place I've stayed. A couple of nights it was a little rough, but that's all right. We survived it, and it's good to be in a larger city now. Thank you for your prayers for me during this time. My sister's service will be on next Saturday. I'll get home really bright and early Wednesday morning, go straight to work with my part-time job with Jimmy Jackson, which is a joy for me. But that service will be Saturday in Frisco, Texas, at the church that they attend, and it's they've been such a great church. So thank you for all of you who've asked about her and the arrangements. I posted it on my Facebook page. So hey, we love you guys very much, and want to thank you again for praying. You know, it's funny, someone said down here, pastors, when they're in their 70s, they're not old. So I felt kind of young here, you know. I met a young pastor the other day who was being called, and I asked him, I said, how old are you? And he says, 22. And I said, really? I said, that's a great age. He says, ¿Cuántos años, pastor? I said, 72. I said, son, you're 50 years younger than me. And I said, this is what it looks like when you get older. At any rate, he was a sweet young man, getting excited about preaching God's word. So, love you guys. Talk to you soon.